guys, my name is Crystal and welcome to my YouTube channel. It is Tuesday morning. I'm here at my flat. So a continuation from the last video. So the sun's come out and it feels a bit warmer, so I didn't take my great big raincoat out. I just put my little fleece jacket on with a hood. And obviously I put my Wellington boots on because the Rochester Riverside field is muddy and slippery and I don't want to get all my clothes wet, and there's nothing worse than walking around with wet socks. So there's so many times I've made a mistake thinking, oh, I'll walk around the field, and then I get my socks wet because the grass is full of rain and the morning dew. Alexa, what's the time please?
It's 10:12 a.m.
Alexa, good morning.
Good morning. Halloween is coming, and spooky things are starting to happen up here in the cloud. If you dare, ask me to scare you.
Alexa, scare me.
They're here.
Right guys, so yeah, Halloween is one of my favourite times of year, so I'm looking forward to Halloween this year. She'll be watching Halloween movies and listening to Halloween music and concocting a Halloween brew, which is usually something purple or black in colour to drink. So, you know, today might be a bit like yesterday, a little bit like nothing's going on, but then it'll pick up later on next week. It surely will. So guys, the only thing that scared me yesterday was the photograph of that man with the red face. Now, if you were choosing a profile picture to ensnare a woman or to attract a woman, you would not put a profile picture up like that. It frightened the hell out of me. It looked like one of those Muppets. You know the Muppets with the tall heads and his mouth opens. It reminded me of the Muppets. A frightening Muppet. When I'm on a dating site, I want to choose a picture that is going to attract people to my profile, not scare them away. So all those people are blocked that were annoying me yesterday. You know, the thing is, guys, people have been ripping me off for years. I've been putting out videos for free. Now, I don't mind giving advice for free. I don't mind helping people, and I don't mind vlogging like a diary that saves me keep writing it down. But when it comes to people like exploiting you and not paying you for doing things and work, it's not right, and it's got to stop. It's not the fact that I'm not being me. Me is a quiet person. When I was a child, I was quiet and I was shy. I wasn't gregarious. I didn't go out and shove my face into other people's faces and be the life and soul of the party. I was actually a very shy, quiet child. Right? So I am being me. This is me. It's my mother that forced herself and her opinions on me and tried to make me do things that I didn't want to do. Shoved me into people's faces when the delivery guy comes round to her address at Durrell Gardens. Janestra, come and get your takeaway. And then I'm thrust into this guy, you know. That is not me. That's my mother. My mother wants to live her life through me. And that's what happens when some people have had bad childhoods and their life is ruined. Unconsciously, she's ruining my life. That's what she's doing. Unconsciously making her life, my life, like hers. People live their lives through their children. You see it a lot. My dad wanted to be a doctor, so he made me, he chose my school options. He chose all the subjects I was bad at, so I failed my exams. And then he used to hit me and yell at me because I wasn't grade 1. He did. He used to hit me and shout at me. Because that's what probably his dad did to him. So he did it to me. So my childhood and adulthood was ruined because my dad had a bad childhood. My mother said that her father abused her as a child. So my life is a mirror image of my mother's. And that's the cycle of abuse. That's what it is. If it isn't stopped and nipped in the bud. Goes round and round in a never-ending vicious circle. My mum was abused. I was abused. And you've got to stop it. We need to stop these men and some women for committing domestic violence on their partners. And there needs to be harsher sentences because it ruins a person's life, their whole life. So, this morning, my mother rings, have a good day. Well, I hope my mother has a good day because my day will be the mirror image of my mother's. She sits in her flat all day long doing nothing. And that's what's happening to me. And then she'll ring this afternoon. I hope you've had a lovely day. But I've got nobody to spend the lovely day with. Because she keeps ringing on the phone, spoiling things. So I got up at 8:30. My mother rang the phone. She controls my life, remember? Hello, I hope you have a good day, Janestra. And Janestra is not, it's a white person's name, a white person, because I'm white. And my dad used to make fun of my name. He said, why did your mother call you that name? It sounds like a tortoise. Janestra. She made my name up, my mum did. She gave me this name. Like a stage name where I'm taking the piss out of every day of my life. My mother gave it to me. Jennifer did. So she rings, have a good day, have a lovely day, like she's taking the piss. And then I go outside after the phone call. I go into the bin store, which again is a fire hazard. Someone has thrown cardboard boxes on the floor. You can hardly get into the bin store. And if that accidentally catches fire, the whole block of flats will blow up. Because we've all got gas. It's a fire hazard. Just throw your rubbish on the floor, like. Goes out, goes across the road in my wellies. Goes onto the field. There's 2 men walking together. The guy like my father, Derek, walking with a man. 2 men walking together. Because my mum used to say that my dad was like a closet homosexual. Derek was. He liked men and he liked women. My dad did. So you've got 2 men. One looking like my dad walking in front of me. The builders are laughing on top of the roof. And I walk around the field in my Wellington boots, walking in all the mud around the field and trying to enjoy my walk. And there's only 2 men on the field. I walk off the field. The builder is laughing his head off, the one that sounds like my son's mate, who was a homosexual. One of his mates was a homosexual. And he had the same laugh as the builder on the roof. And I made a joke. I said, it sounds like the laughing policeman. Walked around down the back of the road. A white car is right behind my backside. A white BMW is right behind my bottom. And I just carry on walking slowly down the road. And remember that someone last night said, am I making you angry? And then some people do rash things when they're angry, don't they? It's a negative emotion. It's not a nice emotion. Why would you want to make someone cross and angry, if not to make money out of them and laugh at them and make yourself feel good, you greedy bastard? You're a greedy bastard. So guys, I haven't got much money today. I've got scratch cards, £32 worth, and when I go into the co-op, I'll have a good spender. I'll redeem my scratch cards and I'll do a bit of shopping. But I've got horrendous heartburn. I don't want great big burgers. I'm happy with what's in my fridge and cupboard. I'm going to have some chicken soup. And that's not because I haven't got money, it's because I've got heartburn. And anyone that has heartburn knows how painful it is. It feels like you've got burning fire down your esophagus and around your stomach and neck. I don't want a huge takeaway or a dinner. And my father Derek lived on Gaviscon. He ate it. He drank bottles of it. Because the food is, spicy food can give you heartburn. So can chocolate and other things, coffee. My dad used to drink bottles of Gaviscon. My mum used to give it to him when he was sat in bed. He used to drink it out the bottle. So I came back into my flat. The old lady downstairs was going out with her husband that looks like Rupert Murdoch out of the Sun newspaper. Two elderly people going out together, probably to do a bit of shopping in his silver car. I come into my flats and there's a big parcel near the doorway for Bojangles. Bojangles. Bojangles was a song by Pitbull. It's Pitbull song, wasn't it? That bald-headed American rapper, Pitbull. Bojangles. So there's somebody called Bojangles in the building. There won't be any parcels, not yet anyway, maybe later on towards the end of the week and maybe next week, early next week. Just in time for Halloween, guys. But I've had stuff. I went out shopping on Friday. I went to McDonald's on Friday. Why would I be angry and upset, you greedy bastard? Why would I be upset? It's you that's making me upset. You twat. On and on and on and on and on and on and on. Every day. Having a good day does not mean stealing people's parcels, does it? Idiot. You need to grow up and stop exploiting me before it's too late. Alexa, what is exploiting somebody?
From sydney.edu.au. To exploit someone is to take unfair advantage of them.
To take unfair advantage of somebody. To use them. Greed. My dad left my mum money. And when you get a bit of money, it's greedy, isn't it? They want more and more and more and more. Well, I've never had loads of money. That's why I live a simple life and I haven't got very much. Because greed kills you. See you later.